Hi, I'm Archana K from SNSCT MBA department. I'm going to continue on entrepreneurship development. Can anyone say what we have discussed in last chapter? Sorry, last topic. Yes, we discussed on evolution and what is entrepreneur, what is entrepreneurship, how entrepreneurship has developed in early stages, etc. Today, we are going to see on characteristics of entrepreneur. Before that, let's discuss what is entrepreneur. One who makes business, one who takes his risk on own, one who identifies marketplace. For example, if you want to run a business, you need to take your own decisions. You should be a risk taker always. You need to take every kind of risk that are need to be taken, and you should identify at which marketplace you need to going to develop and you're going to start your business. Be your own boss. If you're an entrepreneur, you're a boss. Then characteristics of entrepreneur. Can you say what you understood in this image? Do you know who is he? Yes. He's the one who never gives up on the person who never gives up on. Yes. He is Chris from McDonald's, one who designs himself and who solves kitchen after 1009 times he was rejected and he sold a chicken. From this, what you can understand is you should never give up unless you stand stable. While you are starting a business, there will be a lot of problems in your development stage, your approval stage, etc. So from this, what you can know is you should never give up. That is the main thing you should know. Persistence on what you say. Then creativity. You should be always creative on what things that are need to be chosen for this 2K generation. Then responsibility. Where responsibility starts? It starts from you. Who's responsible always? You are the one who is responsible. For an entrepreneur, there should be always a responsibility on developing how we need to go to next stage and how we are going to step on the next to become a topmost one. That is pass the buck. They don't pass the buck. What is pass the buck? They take the responsibility for a decision. Okay. Then inquisitive. You should always ask question where, how, when, why, what. Everything you should know. You should always think in every aspect, not only in your own aspects. You should always discuss on how we are going to do this. What are the things that are needed to start a business? What is needed? How can I be starting this without any risk or etc. You should gain knowledge by asking. You should ask question to yourself, and you should always find a solution for that, so that you can know what all will happen and how come you can overcome that. Goal oriented. Before planning, we always have a goal. So set a goal and plan to achieve. So we should be always a goal oriented person. Every time when we ask students, we will ask what is your short term goal and what is your long term goal. They always say need to complete my MBA. The long term goal is to start a new business. I always appreciate the ones who says I'm going to start a new business, because they should always have a challenge and they should run over it. Then independent. They should always be independent by making freedom to make decision. Only because of taking decisions they can be independent, and they can schedule the plan how to execute their plan for their goal. Then self-demanding. They should believe themselves in with high expectations of themselves. That's what self-demanding. They should always think, yes, I need this, I need that, I can do it, I will do it. These are the things that are needed. Self-confidence. Yes, I can. We should always have only can things, not can't things. Nothing is possible in this world. Everything is possible. So we should believe in ourselves. That is more important is self-confidence. Risk taking. When you need to start a business, there will be always a problem which will be in risk. So you should not be afraid of that problem. You should always step in. Even after you're falling, you need to take risk. So only after taking risk you can know what all will happen. But you should not be restless. So only after taking few risks you will be deciding, no, I can't do this, no, I can't do that, என்னால் இது பண்ண முடியாது, I can't do that. So நம்ம ரிஸ்க் எடுத்தால் தான் வந்து நம்ம we can succeed in life. So we should do what are things that we needed. Positive thinker. You should always have a positive side. So now, okay, you're going to start a business. Okay, I'm going to start. I planned. I'm going to go for this, and I'm going to, for example, I'm going to open a shop for shop because I like chat items. So what all you need? You need to know which place you need to do. For that you should see the location, things that are needed, place for the customers, etc. These are things you need to think. You need to decide, and you should need to discuss on where you should do with your friends or your parents or your family, etc. So overall you can do. Only thing is, overall when you are down or after taking risk, you will be like no, I can't do that, no, I can't do this. For that you can take us some kind of positive vibes, like positive thinking. Some may have believe in God. That is think on success. Only after thinking on your success you can know what will happen. Then action oriented. That is, see, idea, plan and action. Once you have an idea, you can plan and you can execute in action. So these are the entrepreneurs or action oriented persons. Okay, next one, enthusiastic. One who's always energetic and passionate. Even after taking a risk, even after being down, even after feeling low, you should be energetic. You should always have another plan. What is next to stand up and stand tall in your place what you want to be. That is, if you want to become an entrepreneur, you need to stand and you need to survive in that. So you should be always a positive person, energetic person and passionate person always. Then decision maker. So only after success depends on right decision you make. As everyone says, yes, that is true. Only after taking a right decision you can be a successful person in his or her life. So you need to be a good decision maker, not being a decision seeker. You should be a decision maker. Then finally we are going to see on steps on decision making. First is to identify the problem. First of all you need to identify the problem. Then after identifying the problem you need to gather the for example we can take I am always late to college. One student says, okay, that is the problem. So what you want to do, you need to gather why he is being late always. Because of traveling, because of eating outside, etc. You need to analyze the data. So after gathering the data you need to analyze what we have to do for coming earlier to college. Then we need to find an alternate solution. So when we are eating outside it may take time, So what we can do, we can bring a tiffin box and we can sit in the class and we can eat. And then selecting best solution. Okay, sitting in the class is best to eat, or coming inside the college earlier and eating in the canteen is best. Then implementing the solution. So you can choose whether to eat in the classroom or eat in the canteen. Then like this process you can, this is a simple example for decision making. So let's summarize what I have discussed in this topic. In today's topic we have seen characteristics of entrepreneur. In that entrepreneur we have seen what are the characteristics that are required to be an entrepreneur, and finally we have seen decision making process. Thank you so much for watching this video.